go. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hemen Delfiggs. You can call me Hemen, you can call me Delfiggs, but you can't call me by my real name. Serious. Can you please go? You are not a part of this video. So, as you can tell from the title, today I'm going to be talking about all of the books that I read in January. I don't know. I just love hearing people like what they've read and stuff, and so I just figured that I would go ahead and make videos, and you know, if I never get internet famous, then at least I'll know, like in the future, you know? Okay. So originally what I was going to do is when I showed you these books, I was going to rate it from 1 to 5. But I never like really made like a rating list, so definitely will be for February of 2021 because I do want to make this a series. My pets are playing in the background, so please just ignore that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This month I did read 4 books, and yeah. Okay, so the first book that I read is Classic Tales of Horror. Now, if you know me, you know that I am a horror fanatic. Absolutely. By the way, I'm like going from the least favorite to the favorite. So, this is my least favorite of all the books that I've read. It is just like a bunch of stories, and they're supposed to be like scary, but I never really was scared in any of them. And I don't know, out of all the stories, I think I probably liked 4. And I think there's like 25. I can't tell. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 18 stories, and I probably liked, let me see, I don't know, 1, I see 2, 3, 4, I liked 5 out of 18, so, I don't know. I really like the cover, which I think is what drew me to it, and like most of the books that I pick, I know what you're about to say. You're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, and that's absolutely right, but I was just like looking at the covers, and I actually really like this. I do actually kind of want to get this tattooed on me, the death moth, because it's just like super pretty. But yeah, not my favorite. I'm probably gonna give this book away, just because it was not my favorite at all, and you know, we'll try another book. I also have a different book like this. It's a lot bigger, but it's like way more boring, and like, I don't know. I really don't know why I don't like it. I just don't. I just don't. I like more of a story, and the whole book's about a story. This took me the longest to read. I think it took me like 2 weeks to read, and if I'm super into a book, it'll take me like maybe 3 to 4 days at the most to read a book, and I couldn't get into it. I really couldn't. So yeah, not my favorite, but you know, maybe it's something that you would like. Okay. So the next book is actually a book that I got from my book of the month. If you don't know what the book of the month is, by the way, this is not sponsored, because I have like, at this moment, I have like probably 14 subscribers, and I love all of them, and I love all of you for watching. But yeah, this is called The Survivors by Jane Harper. It's my first book of the month that I've ever gotten. I've read a couple book of the months from my coworker Diana by letting me borrow them. But yeah, so this book is my second least favorite, only because I loved this book up until the ending. The ending was really disappointing, and I don't know, it was really disappointing, but it was still good up until that point. So basically what this book is about this guy who visits his hometown with his girlfriend and his newborn baby daughter. And the very next, so he visits with his friends and stuff, and then the very next day there is a girl who's murdered, and they're trying to figure out why she was murdered, how she was murdered. And like 12 years prior to the present day in the book, there was a really big storm, and it ended up killing like his brother and his friend's brother, and this one girl went missing, and it just kind of all plays together, and there's definitely some twists in there I wasn't expecting. But yeah, so overall, like I said, the ending was really disappointing. I wish they would have put more effort into the ending, but all in all, this is a good book. I would highly recommend. I'm gonna keep this. Even if I didn't probably like the whole book, I would probably keep it just because it is a book of the month, and I really think their covers are super pretty. I actually just ordered 3 new books for book of the month. So in case you didn't know, book of the month, you pay $15, and then on top of that, you can add books that are only like for an additional cost of $10. And this month I paid 1 for 1 book, and then for the 15, and then I bought 2 other books that both have to do with Black History Month. So I will definitely be including those in my next video. So yeah, absolutely. I mean, I highly recommend. Just don't get your hopes up about the ending, because they give you answers, but they don't really give you answers, but they give you answers. Anyways, okay. So the third book actually inspired my makeup look, and this book is so good. It's definitely not like the first book, and I'll explain why, but I actually found this book. It's called Lake Silence by Anne Bishop, or Bishop, I don't know. I found this book in this like $6 bin at Walmart, and it is, oh my gosh, it is so good. So on the corner right here, it says The World of the Others. You don't really need to read the other books in order to like get this book, because I hadn't before, but it's definitely made me interested in them. So basically it's about this girl, her name is Vicky. In her divorce settlement, she gets this place called the Jumble, and it actually is on the land where the others are. And you might be asking, well, what are the others? Well, basically what the others are is they are not people. And there's all sorts of them. There's like, I can't even explain, but there's just all sorts. There's vampires. There's this girl named Aggie, and she actually turns into a crow. There's this, and then there's like these 2 other characters, and they're just super, it's super good. Couldn't put my hands down. The story was awesome. And I just really enjoyed it. It actually did not have like a love story in it, which is crazy. I mean, the other one didn't, but like it kind of did, kind of in a way. But this one, yeah, it's not focused on love. Vicky, it's just really good, honestly. And Stephen King even wrote something, or maybe it was about the other one. I think it was about the other one that I'm about to show you. So yeah, I really like it, and I highly recommend it. I'm gonna definitely be keeping this book. And then on my favorite book, like when I tell you, out of all the books that I read this month, I could not put this book down. Sorry if you can hear that dog in the background, just ignore her. But yeah, I could not put this book down. It was so good. Once again, found this in the bin at Walmart for $6. It's called How It Happened by Michael Corita. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, which I'm pretty sure I did. But it is absolutely such a great book. Basically what it's about is, so basically you follow this detective around, Detective Barrett, and he is trying to solve a murder. From the moment that you open the book, it's actually like, it got me hooked because it's not like other books where they kind of like ease their way into the storyline. It goes right to it. He interviews this girl in town, and she tells him how she was an accomplice in a murder, and nobody believes her except for him. And there's twists, there's turns. I'm not even kidding you. I could not put this book down, and it is just so good. So good. The ending was good. Just everything about it. So highly recommend this book. If you ever, and then this one, yes, Stephen King was like, dude, this book is so good. He said a master in the back. It says a master. And then also some other one, Dean Koontz said it's a must read. Just so good. So yeah, those are all the books that I've read in the month of January. I do have to say I enjoyed every single one of them except for the first one. There's a couple that I didn't like, but I feel like, you know, whatever. I am definitely a huge reader, so if you have any books that you would like to recommend, I do absolutely read any kind of book. Just my most favorite is like murder mysteries or like mysteries. So yeah, but I'll read anything, and let me know in the comments below if you have suggestions or what books you read this month, and if you have any goals. I know that my goal is that for the month of February, I would at least like to read more than 4 books. I got 3 on the way, and then I have 3 sitting on my shelf right now that I want to read. And yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching my video and for all the support, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.